What is going on, everybody? It is me. What is going on, everybody? It is me, the Joey Digital, and I'm out here at the beach, at the ocean. You guessed it, my favorite ocean ever. One of them, at least. I've been to a lot of them, and I plan on coming to a lot more. But in this moment right here, right now, I'm at the super amazing Fort Lauderdale Beach, and I'm super happy to have you. I'm super happy that you all have taken time out of your busy schedule to see what I have going on in the moment. So without further ado, I want to encourage you all to go ahead, if you have not done so as of yet, to go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you all may be updated when I post and create all new content. All right. What is good, everybody? What is going on? Hoping, wishing, praying that your day is blessed and abundant and filled with great energy. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and send you all a wave of positive energy, frequency, and vibration in this moment. And what this video is about today, it is about a combination that I've been working with, a combination of crystals that I've been working with. Amazing combination. And that combination is Golden Healer Quartz, Moldavite, and I hope I'm saying this right, Vesuvianite. Alright. Powerful combination, powerful combination. If y'all love my crystal content, then y'all are gonna love this one right here. And you know, I'm just gonna jump right into it. I'm just gonna jump right in with my favorite, one of my favorite. Actually, really, all of these are my favorite. But in this moment right here, right now, I have the Golden Healer crystal going in. Amazing, amazing. And this crystal right here, Golden Healer Quartz, hit that like button. Golden Healer Quartz is a master healer that works on multiple levels: physical, emotional, and spiritual. It is associated with high vibrational energy that enhances healing and transformation, chakra alignment, particularly the solar plexus, crown, and root chakras, amplification of intentions, helping to manifest goals and clear blockages, deep cleansing, filling the aura with golden healing light, and spiritual connection, opening consciousness to the higher guidance. All right. Golden Healer Quartz, this crystal right here, let's look at it really closely. Golden Healer Quartz, I love this crystal because what I instantly felt when I started working with it, I've been working with this for about a little bit over 6 months, 7 months now, is for those of y'all who are aware or who are tapped in with Christ consciousness, this to me, it just helps you have this feeling of unconditional love, of just compassion. And it's just one of those crystals that it's a very strong crystal when you just want to be able to be in a space where you see the good in everything, and you want to be able to just be like a beacon of positive energy, and you just really want to invoke positive energy in any and all situations that you are a part of. I love Golden Healer Quartz. Let's go through some of the things that I just read though. This is a master healer, okay? So if you have been in situations where maybe it was not ideal, or maybe you are healing from anything toxic or heartbreak or anything along those lines, this is the ideal crystal to heal yourself. And it's just super high vibrational. It's a high vibrational energy based crystal, Golden Healer. And it enhances the healing and transformation, as I stated earlier. It aligns your chakras, as I said earlier, solar plexus, crown, root chakra, you know. So that it brings high vibrational energy into those areas. And it amplifies your intentions. So if you are super intentional with your journey, with things that you are doing or setting forth in your life, it amplifies it, okay? So it's going to shine a light in those areas. It's going to show you what you need to do to get where you need to be with those intentions that you are setting, all right? Not to mention, as I said earlier, deep cleansing crystal. It fills your energy field, your aura, with golden healing light, as I was saying earlier, with the Christ consciousness, all right? And just the abundance of positive energy. It's gonna make your energy field feel 1000% and greater, with nothing less but the best of positivity and all that good stuff, you know. And not to mention, it's gonna heal your spiritual connection. So your connection with spirit, your connection with the universe, with the source of creation, whatever it is you resonate with, it's gonna just connect. You're gonna feel more connected overall. All right, hold on, let me go ahead and I wanna connect this real quick, because I don't want my camera to die, because I did not fully charge it. But yeah, get right real quick. Let me get right with y'all real quick. All right, so boom, you've seen it. Golden Healer Quartz. Go ahead to your crystal store, get that. All right, the next one of my favorites. Y'all heard me make mad videos of this one right here. Moldavite. All right, here it is right here. Y'all know. Hold on. This bottom one right here, the green. Like I say in my videos, I wear it every day. I sleep in it. You know what I mean? All right, so real quick, Moldavite is a stone of rapid transformation and spiritual awakening. It is known for high frequency energy, accelerating personal and spiritual evolution, heart and third eye chakra activation, enhancing intuition and emotional release, clearing negative patterns. This means it's helping to break free from limiting beliefs, cosmic connection. This is linking to higher realms and extraterrestrial energies. Manifestation power. This is amplifying intentions and attracting synchronicities. All right, now I just made a video about synchronicities, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell y'all real quick, because I have another crystal to get to, so I'm not gonna get through the whole thing with Moldavite, but I swear by Moldavite, okay? I know a couple years back, there were stories about Moldavite making it super popular. It is expensive, all right? But I just want to say real quick before I hop into Moldavite, it does not matter the size. You can have one this size right here. You can have one this size right here, or you can have a big one. I've seen people wear ones like this big or larger. Sometimes they're wrapped in copper, which copper amplifies the energy with anything that is in 3 feet radius too. But Moldavite, in my opinion, it changed my whole world, you know, because it just made everything so clear, you know, with me, you know, because I was dealing with a lot of, you know, great ideas that I was not applying, you know what I mean? And I had a lot of great ideas before I got my Moldavite, and I was, you know, I was doing things that I felt I needed to do, but this crystal, it enhances, it speeds, it accelerates the process to anything that you want to do, and anything that is not in your best interest is just gonna leave. And the reason why it's gonna leave is because it's gonna open up the space, it's gonna open up the capacity to bring in the positive energy. Because guess what? This crystal right here is super positive. This Moldavite on the bottom. I have other crystals that I'm working with. I'm not gonna talk about in this video, but this Moldavite, what it does is it's such a high vibrational crystal. The energy in it is so high vibrational till it will force you to be positive. It will force anything that you interact with to be positive, and it will keep you there. All right. And my opinion, this is just my opinion, this is not a crystal that you have to cleanse regularly. Okay, when I say cleanse, I don't mean sage. I mean, you don't have to put it on selenite a lot, because it's just such a high vibrational crystal. It just stays like that. All right. So Moldavite is a stone of rapid transformation and spiritual awakening. This will transform your life. Some people, it will transform your life instantly. Some people, it would take 3 months, 6 months, depending on who you are, you know, as far as like where you are in your journey. It may work right away. You know, one of the first things that happens when you start working with Moldavite is you will have, like, I'm trying to remember how it's referred to, but it's almost like a detox. Like, you just start feeling lightheaded, you start feeling like you might get a headache, you might feel like you just like kind of like spacey, you know what I mean? But that's just all of the negative energy clearing out of your space, and it's filling the void with positive energy. And sometimes this might last for a few days. For me, it lasted for about a week, you know. And a lot of times people, you know, I'm deviating a little bit, but a lot of people might like to pair it with a grounding crystal. And I have the one that I was gonna say next, which is Vesuvianite. I'm gonna get to that later. That's the grounding crystal that I'm currently working with. But I have, of course, I have black obsidian and I have black tourmaline, you know, but I've done videos with that before. But Moldavite is amazing. The high frequency energy is just untouchable, because if you're at a job that is not serving you, you're gonna leave. If you, it may make you want to start that new business. It may want to make you start that business you've been putting off since forever. Or if you're at a job that you really love, it may make you excel, and it may make you may start getting promotion after promotion after promotion, and just, you know, even if you're in situations where you're not getting along with coworkers, or you might be button heads with supervisors or bosses, you might end up getting along with them. It's just a wild crystal, man. It's not even a crystal. You know, to my enthusiasts, y'all know, it's really a Tektite, because this Moldavite, it hit the earth 15.3 million years ago. And, you know, it's from out of this world. It's really a Tektite. It hit in the Czech Republic, you know, and right now it is very hard to source. That's why it's very expensive. But it's one of those crystals that it activates your third eye and your heart chakra. So you're gonna be so in love with life. You're gonna be so in love with the thoughts you get as well. You're gonna if you're not one to love yourself, you're gonna love yourself when you get this crystal. Moldavite is wild, you know, and it clears negative patterns. So if you're the type of person that, you know, you may say, hey, I'm not good enough, or I gotta wait to thrive, or I gotta wait to live the life that I want to live. It's gonna really get rid of that mindset, and you're gonna really start walking into your purpose. You're gonna be like so purposeful, you know. You're gonna be like connected with the cosmics, you know, with the cosmos. You're gonna be connected with the universe itself. You're gonna be connected with God, with the source of creation. Whatever it is you resonate with, hit that like button. and you're gonna be manifesting like crazy. Moldavite, look, man, I'm here. I'm at the beach, man, and this is like a dream of mine, and I feel so in tune with the universe, with Gaia, with Mother Earth, you know, and I feel like I've been able to slow down time and stop time and been able to live in the present moment and not be so in the past and be so in the future. I love Moldavite. Moldavite, hit up your local crystal store and get you some, baby. Hit that like button. All right. The next one is Vesuvianite. I hope I'm saying it right. Vesuvianite, also known as idol craze. Here it is right here. Beautiful, beautiful. You know, listen, I love my green crystals. I love my green crystals. Anyways, Vesuvianite, also known as idol craze, is a stone of personal growth and transformation. It is believed to strengthen the heart and solar plexus chakras, forging a deep connection between emotions and personal will, releasing negative emotions, including anger, fear, promoting emotional balance, all right, encouraging self-discovery, helping individuals align with their true purpose, enhance creativity and confidence, making it a great stone for seeking motivation. Ground spiritual energy, fostering harmony with nature and inner peace. All right, so Vesuvianite right here, Vesuvianite, doesn't matter. These crystals that I'm talking about, it does not matter the size, they work super strong, okay? Super strong crystals. This crystal right here, it strengthens your heart and your solar chakras, solar plexus chakras, all right? This is the first crystal, I just got it like 2 weeks ago, right? This is the first crystal that really made me be like, you know, and I don't mean to be rude when I say this, but this crystal right here is so strong, right? It makes you feel like, okay, not that I don't care how people feel about me, but when you say how people feel about you is none of your business, you know, it really helps you lock in with what you really feel inside of yourself, all right? And it's not to be rude to other people, because, you know, I promote love over here, but it's just like if you're a super empath like myself, and you're one of those people where you really do care about how people feel about you, when it comes to your purpose, you really want to be in a space where it doesn't matter what people feel, because you want to be purposeful with your purpose. And you don't want to feel like you're waiting for people to like what you're doing in order for you to feel successful, or for you to feel abundant, or for you to feel like you're doing what you love. You just want to do what you love first. And in return, you want to be able to attract like-minded people that love what you create or love what you do, all right? And that's why it said in the definition, it releases negative emotions. Because, you know, that's a negative emotion, worrying about what people feel. You know, I mean, I know, listen, we talking about love, that's different. But when you're talking about releasing negative emotions, you know, which could be anger or fear, which I was just saying, that's a fear state mind. That's a fear state of mind, you know, where you think about, I hope they love me, or I hope they care about what I'm doing. That releases, it sends it back into the universe, and it transmutes the energy, and, you know, it promotes the emotional balance. You know, right now I feel emotionally balanced. I feel like I'm where I need to be, I'm doing what I need to do, and I like what I see when I look in the mirror, you know what I mean? And whether it's spiritually or physically, you know, this, in return, this encourages self-discovery, you know, idol craze. It helps individuals align with their true purpose. So now, right now, I'm purposeful. You know, I am here creating content with the collective. You know, I tell y'all all the time I love y'all. I tell y'all all the time I appreciate you all. Y'all inspire me. Y'all motivate me. I let y'all know all the time, you know. And that's that self-discovery, you know. And then also, too, it says, it enhances your creativity and confidence, I got the books. Y'all know I'm an illustrator. I illustrate children's books. Y'all can check out my links in my description. I am an illustrator. I've been getting a lot of logos. A lot of people hitting me up for logos this week. This week right here, super abundant, man, and I love it, man. You know, I'm doing more of what I love, and I feel tapped in. I feel creative. I feel like the ideas are more of what people are hiring me to do. You know, people are hiring me to do things, and they're coming to me because they know what my hand is good for. They know what it's all about. Hence the name, The Joey Digital. The Joey Digital. You know, I create all my imagery that y'all see down here, all my logos. You know, that my logo y'all see on the bottom. You know, it used to just be a character, and now I added some C elements. You know, like the crown, the wave on the top, and the fork that I'm holding in the logo. You know, just something that I wanted to create because I'm always at the ocean, you know. And you know, this crystal is very good. Idle Craze is very good for the Vesuvianite. It's really good for the creativity. It's really good for being motivated. This crystal is kind of up there with what's the other crystal that's creative that I've been using? I'm trying to think. I can't think of the name of it, but it'll come to me later. If I remember later, I'll put it in the comment section. But anyways, super creative. Hit that like button. Super creative crystal for motivation. And also, last but not least, it's great for grounding spiritual energy. All right. This is this crystal fosters harmony with nature and inner peace. So this is really good to pair with Moldavite, all right? Really good to pair with Moldavite, because Moldavite will have you up here, you know, and you'll be up here. And anytime you pair Moldavite with a grounding crystal, it's really good for protecting your energy field, for protecting your aura, you know, because a lot of time when you're in a high vibration, I gotta be honest with y'all, a lot of time, a lot of people may not resonate with that. They may wonder what you want, because they're like, hey man, what you so happy about when the world is like this, or this is like that, or so on and so forth, you know. And everyone has the right to feel how they want to feel respectfully. But when you're working with these elements right here that I just got finished stating, you're just in your zone, you're in your own space, and you don't, not that you don't have time for that, but you just want to encourage more people to be on the time that you're on, to be more free, to be more focused on what they want to create, and be more in tune with what they want to be. You know, you want to encourage people to be in tune with what they want to do. You know, you don't want to have like the pity party, or to say, oh, well, if you think your life is bad, I went through X, Y, and Z this week. You know, nah, man, we don't got time for that. You know, we trying to promote abundance, we're trying to promote positivity, we're trying to promote positivity. I just said that, so hit that like button twice, you know. And it's all about being your truest authentic self, you know. Like, ever since I started really working with these crystals, you know, I've been feeling amazing, you know, especially Golden Hilo Quartz. This crystal right here is very interesting, because as you put this crystal away, or as I say in all my videos, any crystals that you work with, they work with you while they're 3 feet within your energy field. All right. So as you put away this crystal, if you put it over there somewhere 5 feet away, 10 feet away, it doesn't work as strong anymore. All right. But what it encourages you to do is it encourages you to look at where you are as far as how your energy feels while you're working with it. So even when you don't have this crystal near you, you can still tap into that energy and tap into that feeling that you had when you were working with it. And that's really with every crystal, because there, you know, for my crystal enthusiasts, sometimes you don't want to work with Moldavite every day. Sometimes you don't want to work with Vesuvianite every day, or Idle Craze. I know I probably said it wrong. You know, you may have your days where you wake up and you may say, hey, I want to work with something different. I want to work with lapis lazuli, as I had in my other video, or I want to work with black obsidian, or I may not want to work with anything. I may just want to just let everything resonate, you know. And what the whole idea is to see how you feel when you work with the energies, just so that you can be aware of the fact that you are the one feeling the feelings that you're feeling, and to look and see that you have unlimited capabilities. You can feel anything in this universe, you know. And the whole reason why I use crystals is to see what I'm capable of, you know. I want to see what I'm capable of, so that I can recognize and realize what's inside of myself. Because as you all know, the real journey is the journey that we have within, you know. And I just want to share that with you all in this moment, and hoping, wishing, praying that I brought quality content to the feed. And I'm so happy that you have taken time out of your very busy schedule, as I said earlier, to tap in with me in this moment. And I just want to let y'all know that before I get up out of here, take this time to go ahead and support your local crystal shop if you haven't done so as of yet. You know, there's plenty of amazing crystal stores. Even if you have one close to you, go ahead, show up in there, meet and greet. You know, there's a lot of amazing, beautiful people that work in those shops. And, you know, even if you don't have the luxury to get to one nearby, there's plenty of ones online. There's, you know, you have Etsy, you have Amazon, you know. But as I want to say, disclaimer, always shop with your trusted crystal dealer, okay? Make sure that they are trusted. Make sure that, you know, everything is super authentic, all right? Because unfortunately there's a lot of fakes, you know what I mean? And just make sure that, you know, the crystals that you get are sourced from reliable people who get quality crystals, all right? Like myself, I personally, I go to Bohemian Chick. Y'all know how I roll. I'm always there. I'm there at least once a week, you know what I mean? Bohemian Chick, I'll put it down in the comment section. They do deliver. I got all my crystals from them. All the good stuff. Y'all know how I move, you know. But anyways, before I get up out of here, I just want to say I love y'all. I'm thinking of y'all. Let's take the time out today to honor yourself, honor people that you love, call a loved one, and do something super nice for yourself in this moment, all right? And just know that I am hoping, wishing, praying that all things amazing happen to you this week, okay? That you may be unlimitedly blessed in this moment going forward. I love y'all. I'm thinking of y'all. I will see you all in the next video. Peace and blessings. Namaste.